What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great. Let's get it in. Let's talk about gang stalking. All right. What is gang stalking? There's a lot of levels to gang stalking, but pretty much gang stalking is where you got a group of people watching you. Well, it could be for any type of reason they may be watching you. You know what I mean? But especially if you someone, let's say if you someone that's dropping certain type of knowledge or certain type of information online, you could be gang stalked because of that. Or let's say if you're a certain type of person that have a certain type of blood, right? A certain type of blood, you might be gang stalked because you may have a certain type of blood. They might be watching you, or you might go to work and they enter your home and they move stuff around your house. They might put the TV in the bed. They might put the microwave in the bathroom just to fuck with you. That is gang stalking. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's many different levels of gang stalking, right? So that's pretty much like the basics of gang stalking. You got a group of people that are watching you, that are watching your moves. They don't directly come up to you, but they're watching you. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what is gang stalking. But I wanna go a little bit deeper with the whole gang stalking shit, right? I wanna go a little bit deeper, right? Now it's just my perspective, my opinion on this shit, the way I see it. But I'm gonna go a little bit deeper on gang stalking, right? So some people, when they're born, like if you're born in a hospital, right? When you're born in a hospital, they know the powers that be. When I say the powers that be, I'm talking about the non-physical beings. Like when you're born into the hospital, the non-physical beings, they know who you are. They know what you can become at birth. So you know what they do, right? So since everything is connected, if you watch my video, when I say the spirit realm is here, right? When I say the spirit realm is here, I mean I'm talking about there's spirits that you can't see. But just because you don't see them, that don't mean they're not here. But they here. You know what I mean? Y'all call them ghosts and shit like that. But anyways, I feel like we got beings and entities know who you are at birth. Since they know who you are and they know what you can become, then they send people to watch you since you were a kid. You've been gang stalked. You didn't even know. Since you were a kid, since you was being born into a hospital, they send people to go watch you because they want to see because they know how powerful you was. You could have been an ancient, powerful god from another realm, another dimension. You could have been you could have been here to destroy their system. But since they wipe away your memory, right? But since they wipe away your memory since you was a kid, you don't remember nothing. But just to make sure, they send someone to watch you since you was a baby, bro. You might have a family friend. You might have a family friend, you know, that's supposed to be your dad's friend. They probably might met, who knows, at Publix. They might met at some type of grocery store, and all of a sudden they your dad's friend, or all of a sudden they your mom's friend that they met maybe in college and shit like that. That's how they do, just to get close to you. Just to get close to you. This is gang stalking at a spiritual level, man. This is gang stalking at a spiritual level, my brother and sisters. You know what I mean? But they might send someone. I'm not trying to make y'all paranoid or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, that's just gang stalking at a spiritual level. You know what I mean? I don't want to make people paranoid and shit, but anyways, like, okay, anyways, so you born in a hospital and they see your mom or your dad, you know, and they sometimes might even cause a little accident. You might be in the trunk, you might be causing a little accident, and the person that caused the accident might be like, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I pay for the damage, I have insurance and stuff like that. And trying to be friends with your parents. Just to get close to you. Just to watch you. Just to see what you might become. That's gang stalking at another level, man. That's the spiritual gang stalking. Because again, the entity that pushed you, the entity that reincarnates you into your mother's womb, right? That tricked you into coming here or whatever, sent out someone to watch you born into the physical realm. Because again, the physical and the spiritual is connected. You are physical and spiritual at the same time, but you tuned in into the physical realm. Right now, if you were to die or have a near-death experience, go listen to certain people near-death experience. They'll sometimes have a near-death experience and watch their bodies in the room. You have near-death experience where people say they don't go nowhere, they still on earth, and they watching their bodies. They watch their body here, but they ain't go nowhere. Why? Because the spiritual realm is here. The soul is trapped here. You got an electric magnetic field around the earth, physical earth and non-physical earth, that keeps the spirit in the physical body trapped here. You know what I mean? But so it's connected with the gang stalking. Like I said before, hopefully it's not confusing for you guys. Hopefully it's not confusing for you guys. But yeah, man. So at birth, they send someone to watch you as a baby. It can't even get to the point where, right? It can't even get to the point where, just to get close to you, they might apply to be a teacher. They might go to school to try and be like a teacher, or maybe even try to be like a coach. Oh, he going to that school. Let me see if I can, go to school. How long do I have to go to school to be a teacher? Or stuff like that. Oh, he's into sports. Let me see how I can be able to go. Let me see how I can be able to go to be a coach or something like that. Whatever field that you might go into, they might try to go into it just to watch you. Just to watch you, man. The reason why they want to watch you is you might have an energy that can shift the planet. You could be someone like a Malcolm X, like a Martin Luther King. You could be someone that they might want to use in the war stage. You could be an industry plant for them. Or sometimes if they really know who you are, they might take out your parents and take you under their wing and put you as a plant. You could be an actor, you could be an athlete, you could be a president, you could be a leader of a secret society. You never know. You know what I mean? But that's gang stalking. They're gang stalking you since you was a baby. You might have a certain blood. You might come from a certain bloodline. You might have been a king in the past, a queen in the past. And they want to watch you to see what you do. Not only that, They want to see if you might even have supernatural powers. That's another reason why they might gang stalk you since you was a kid. You see, what they're not gonna tell y'all is some of us, right? Some of us, not some of us, most of us, all of us, if not all of us, was born with superpowers. Believe it or not. Some of us were born psychic. Some of us knew how to move stuff with our heads. But because the shot that they give us when we was kids and other shit, weird shit that they do at the hospital, it wipes away our superpowers. This is why you get gang stalked as a kid. They want to see if that power could come online. They want to see if their medicine work. They want to watch you to see if you know how to move shit with your head, with your mind. I know. I sound insane. I probably sound confusing as fuck. But yeah, man, that's just my. That's just the spiritual side of gang stalking, man, and shit like that. But anyways, folks, y'all be good. Y'all still wear. Your boys out.